When I did this video about intercultural marriages, some people actually contacted me because on the one hand, some had just recently left such marriages and others were in the process of leaving or wondering whether they should leave such an intercultural marriage, which has proven to be toxic. The people who've left those marriages, some of them were very downcast and really sad about the fact that they actually got in such a situation, the mess that comes with that, the kids being left in the marriages or even suffering through because of the breakup and so on and so forth. I've talked to someone who felt like he's messed up his life, he's achieved nothing, because he could have been much, much farther if he had a good relationship, a good marriage. And my advice to you, a very short advice to you, is that don't beat yourself up about it. If you didn't know, you didn't know. And I think it is so important to actually, while looking forward, in order to move on, to actually ask yourself, what have I learned from this situation? What have I learned from that marriage? What lessons am I taking out of that? If you need support, look for counseling. Don't go through that dark phase of fresh divorce alone. Look for a psychologist to help you through that journey of letting go and moving on. And I think it's so important to remember that one day the future will be bright. I think if you take courageous, bold steps, you will be able to move on and lead a better life in the future. And for those who are in the process of living that, I did actually a highlight saying, there's Frauenhaus, which you can look for help, go to, escape to. There's Frauenberatungsstellen. There's a Telefonseelsorge, which you can call. You don't have to go through this thing alone. But for sure, if you've realized the marriage is toxic, look for help. Look for people who can actually support you through that process so that you don't feel alone and you make the right steps for your own future.